Have you ever wondered which is the fastest crochet hook? Well, today I'm testing my collection of crochet hooks to see which ones can whip through stitches like a pro. From aluminum classics to ergonomic designs, I'll time each crochet hook and reveal the ultimate speed champion. Because when it comes to crochet, every second counts. We're starting with Clover Amour, which is a tapered crochet hook, and I would argue that it's one of the most popular crochet hooks in the United States. In fact, it's one of my personal favorite crochet hooks, and I use it for all different kinds of projects. They're well known for their ergonomic crochet hook handle as well as the smooth metal. Their handles are also color-coded so that you're easily able to pick out the sizes, and I love that the size is embossed down here on the bottom, and you can see it very clearly, and it's embossed in millimeters and in the US letter way of classifying the size of crochet hooks. That was a long way to say the letter size. That's what I mean. I've set the timer for 1 minute and 10 seconds, and I'm just giving myself 10 seconds to get ready, and I will start right when I have 1 minute left. I'm so excited. Let's count them up and see how many stitches I was able to make.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
27. I thought I was going to be faster than that, but it's time to test out the next hook, and this is the Dots crochet hook from Wii Crochet. This is a tapered aluminum crochet hook, and it's got a slightly pointed tip here on the end. It's also got a rubbery ergonomic handle with these cute little polka dots, hence the name Dots. They really do have a lightweight feel to them, and I love that it has the little stand so that you can store them easily. So for each test, I am finishing the row from the previous test. That way I'm starting each one on a fresh new row. Let's test them out. Let's count and see how well I did on this test. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
25. I'm keeping track of all the crochet hooks and the stitches I made on this cute little tracker that I printed on my brand new thermal printer from Munbyn. Thermal printing works a little bit different than other printers that I've used in the past. Using special thermal paper, a chemical reaction happens at high temperatures, causing a color change which produces the printing. Compared to traditional dot matrix printing, thermal technology produces quieter, faster, and clearer results. I have both the Munbyn Bluetooth printer as well as the label printer where I made all of these cute little stickers. It's so simple to use. You can use this with your computer connecting to a cable or with your phone directly via Bluetooth. Then open the app on my phone and then select what I want to print. What I love about the 402B label printer is that it has a zero paper jam feature, which reduces waste and it eliminates that frustration of the paper getting jammed. I love that they have over 2,000 pre-made templates where you can make stickers, product labels, or even shipping labels if you have your own handmade business. You can easily upload your own image into the app, and I made these cute stickers of my little logo. I think these are so adorable. Munbyn also has a special AI enhanced algorithm that allows you to print varying shades of gray so you get really detailed images on your labels. I'm pretty technologically challenged and I found this super easy to use, and another feature is that it has automatic detection of the size of the label you're trying to print, which is so good for people like me who have no idea what I'm doing. One of my favorite features of the ITP04 Bluetooth printer is that it will print different sizes. So I printed my cute little crochet hook speed tracker, but you could also print a flyer or even a daily checklist. But the best thing about this little printer is that it is portable and inkless. If you're in the US, use the coupon code 10EliseRose for the ITP04A4 thermal printer and the 402B thermal label printer. And if you're in the UK, use the code 05EliseRose. Thank you so much to Munbyn for sponsoring today's video. The next crochet hook we're going to test is the Prym crochet hooks. Now these are an inline crochet hook. This one also has a pretty sharp pointed tip here on the head, as well as a rubbery texture on this ergonomic shaped handle. So let's test it out. Let's count and see how many I got with the Prym. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
26. The next crochet hook we're going to test is this handmade wooden crochet hook from Letto Workshop. This is made with 3 different woods: Cadillacs, Purple Heart, and Hornbeam. When I checked online, it said that it's an inline hook, but when I'm looking at it, it looks like a tapered hook to me, but I definitely could be wrong, but I do think it's a tapered hook. But it does have a very pointed tip here at the head, and these are handmade in Ukraine. This is a beautiful crochet hook, and I can't wait to test it out. That one definitely felt different. So let's see how many stitches I made in all. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
24. The next crochet hook we're going to try is the Dollar Tree metal crochet hook. This is a budget-friendly, lightweight aluminum crochet hook that I've tested in the past, and I found to be a pretty darn good crochet hook, especially for the price, which is $1.25. This has a pretty simple ergonomic crochet hook handle, and this is not a rubbery texture, it's a firm, hard plastic. These hooks are only available in limited sizes, but they are a nice no frills option. So let's test it out. So let's count up and see how many stitches I actually made.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
17. I only made 17 stitches. Now, I have a little bit of a theory. You may have been able to see that I was really struggling to get the crochet hook into the stitches. And I think the reason is because this has a more rounded shape to the head. Now, I'm making single crochet stitches, so they're smaller stitches, and I think that the sharper, more pointed head shape is better when you're making smaller stitches. I think this rounded shape just wasn't working well. I think if I was doing a larger, more open stitch, like a double crochet or something else, this might have worked better, but for the single crochet, that rounded shape, I just think it was a lot harder to get into that stitch, and I think that's the reason why I had so few stitches compared to the other hooks. The next crochet hook we're going to test out is the Clover Soft Touch. This is a lightweight ergonomic crochet hook, but instead of having that rounded crochet handle, it has a flat handle with a little spot for your thumb. It's a little thumb rest. This is a tapered crochet hook, and it does have a slightly pointed head. It's not rounded, but it's not really sharp like some of the other ones. This is definitely one of the smaller crochet hooks, but it is a favorite among a lot of crocheters. So let's put it to the test. Let's count how many stitches I made. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
27. This next crochet hook is one that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but it's becoming one of my favorite hooks, and that is the Addie Comfort Grip. This has a very different handle. I guess you would call this ergonomic, but it's a hard plastic, and it's more of a round shape, and it also has these little grooves here, which I don't know if that helps you to hold it, but it feels nice in your hands. This also is a really long crochet hook handle. It also has a nice long crochet hook head and neck. I like that in a crochet hook. This is also a very smooth aluminum crochet hook. It does have a slightly pointed head, and it's a tapered crochet hook. So let's test it out. All right, let's count these stitches. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
29. This next crochet hook we're going to test is the Yarnis crochet hooks. Now, I got this set off of Amazon, and there's a lot to like about these hooks, but I will be completely honest that these were not my favorite. And it's just because I felt like the metal wasn't quite as smooth. Now, to be completely fair, these are crochet hooks that I wanted to love. First of all, these are some wonderful, nice, rubbery, ergonomic crochet hook handles. They are a tapered crochet hook and they have more of a rounded head than a pointy crochet hook head. But one of the benefits of these crochet hooks is that they're very affordable and they come in a really cute zippered little pouch, and I really wanted to love them. So I'm giving them a second chance here, and let's just see how many stitches I can make in 1 minute with this crochet hook. Let's count and see how many stitches I made. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
23. This next crochet hook was one that I wanted to love, and this is from the Woobles. I bought their Harry Potter kit a few months ago, and I wanted to see if my husband could learn how to crochet from the Woobles. And yes, he did, but we discovered that the Woobles crochet hook wasn't quite up to snuff. I'll leave a link for that video because if you want to see us get super nerdy, use a profilometer and a microscope to look at the surface of these crochet hooks, it really was enlightening. It is a tapered crochet hook and it has a slightly rounded head. It's not quite pointy and it has a little weight to it, which is interesting, but the handle does feel pretty nice. So let's give it a test. Let's see how many stitches I was able to make. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
23. I struggled with this one as well, and I think it was that combination of that rounded head and the metal it has some drag. It's not quite as smooth as some of the other ones like the Clover or the Addie. The next crochet hook we're going to test are the Tulip Etimo Red. These are a very popular aluminum tapered crochet hook with a matte red finish. Aren't they gorgeous? They have an ergonomic rubbery handle, and these are also very popular with crocheters, especially for their smooth metal, but they also just look so darn pretty. But let's test them out. Let's count up and see how many stitches I made. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
26. The next crochet hook we're going to test is the Boye crochet hook, and this is a tapered hook and it has a slightly pointed head here and it's fully aluminum. It has a very, very small skinny handle. There's no ergonomic handle on this one at all. They do make grips for the Boye crochet hook, but we're just going to test it just like this. I'm really curious to see how many stitches I made with this one. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
23. What's interesting about the Boye crochet hook and why I feel like I had so much trouble with it is that because it has this really skinny handle, the crochet hook was just slipping around like this, and it really was making it difficult for me to grab my loop and pull it through because it literally felt like it was just twisting and turning in my hands. So we are moving on to the OG of crochet hooks, and that is Susan Bates. This is an inline aluminum crochet hook that is very similar to the Boye crochet hook, but the head is a bit different. This one has a slightly more pointed head, and it also doesn't taper right here where the head meets the neck of the crochet hook. I typically prefer tapered crochet hooks to inline, but it's not about what I like, it's about how fast can I crochet with it. So let's test it out. Now this should be fun to find out how many stitches I made. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
23. This next crochet hook I am so excited to test, and this is the Furls Streamline Onyx crochet hook. Look how beautiful it is. This is a 100% aluminum crochet hook, and from what I was reading, it's a hybrid between a tapered and an inline crochet hook. It also has a slightly rounded head. It's not super pointy. It also has a weighted crochet hook handle, which you are either going to love it or hate it. I absolutely love it. These really are the Cadillacs of the crochet hooks. They are really beautiful to look at, but from an ergonomic standpoint, I love how these feel. So I'm really excited to see how this one measures up to the other ones as far as how fast I can crochet with it. Let's count up how many stitches I made. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
25. That was so much fun, but I also learned so much. Now, this definitely wasn't a super scientific experiment. I don't know how to do something like that, but I thought this was actually really fun going through and testing each one of these out to see how fast I could crochet with them. And going into this little test, I thought that the crochet hook metal was going to be the only thing that truly mattered. But I found that the shape of the crochet hook head as well as the handle made so much more of a difference than I thought it would make. So I've got my results here, and let's talk about who came in dead last, and that was my poor little Dollar Tree crochet hook. I thought this one was going to do so much better, but I ended up only crocheting 17 stitches with that crochet hook, and I think it was a combination of the metal, it's not very smooth, but also how round the head shape is. Now, we had a 4-way tie for 6th place, and that was with 23 stitches, and that was the Yarnis hook, the Woobles hook, the Boye hook, and the Susan Bates hook. And each one of those had their own issues. With the Yarnis hook, I think it's that metal. The Woobles is definitely the metal, and I also think the shape of the head. And the Boye and the Susan Bates crochet hooks, I really think it has a lot to do with the handle. It would have been interesting to put a grip on those to see if I could have crocheted faster, because those really skinny little aluminum handles just slip around in my hand way too much. Now, surprisingly, in 5th place was the Letto Workshop handmade wooden crochet hook. And I think one of the reasons why it did so well is because it has a fairly sharp pointed head, and it could just squeeze into those little single crochets so easily and quickly. There was a 2-way tie for 4th place, and that was the Wii Crochet Dots and the Furls Streamline Onyx crochet hook. I'm a little surprised that the Wii Crochet Dots did as well as it did, but I think it was that perfect combination of smooth metal, a slightly more pointed head, as well as a great handle. I knew the Furls Streamline Onyx hook was going to do really well, so I'm not surprised that it's up at 4th place. Now we have another tie for 3rd place, and this is probably the most surprising for me. I made 26 stitches with both of these crochet hooks, and the first is the Tulip Etimo Red. That was no surprise to me. But the second one was the Prym hook, which is a plastic crochet hook. And the reason why I think the Prym crochet hook did so well is because it does have that sharper pointed head and that handle. And that's what's really interesting to me, is how much the shape of the crochet hook head and the handle make a difference when it comes to speed. Now, there is a 2-way tie for 2nd place, and I think this one is so interesting as well. I made 27 stitches with both of these crochet hooks, and it was the Clover Soft Touch and the Clover Amour. These are both amazing crochet hooks. They have that perfect combination of crochet hook head, that smooth metal, and a great handle. Now, do you remember which crochet hook I made the most amount of stitches with? I ended up crocheting 29 stitches with this hook, and it was the Addie Comfort Grip. I'm telling you what, I love this crochet hook so much, and it's quickly becoming a favorite for me. I only have 2 sizes of it, but I use it exclusively for amigurumi, but I think I'm gonna start using it for more than just that, because this crochet hook has such smooth metal, but it also has a slightly pointed crochet hook head, not super pointed, but it's pointed enough that it really gets into small stitches. I also love the length of of the neck of this crochet hook, and it's also longer than a lot of the other crochet hooks that I tested. So I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised that this one did as well as it did. That's a lot of dids. I'm not surprised though. This one really is a fantastic crochet hook, and I don't think it gets as much attention here in the US as it should. When it comes to choosing a crochet hook, I don't think that speed should be your number one consideration, and I also think crochet hook speed will vary between different crocheters. I think it's going to depend on if you are a knife grip or a pencil grip or a pencil grip crocheter. I think that it will also depend on what your preference is for metal versus wood versus plastic. Also, you may have a preference for a smaller crochet hook handle, but you might like those wider ergonomic handles. And you also may love a weighted crochet hook, but you also may hate them. But regardless of the outcome, I hope you enjoyed this test. It definitely was fun for me, and I came away learning something new, which is always so valuable. But I hope you have a great rest of your week. Stay safe and happy stitching.